It is yours truly here, Carcino, and let's get into it. I had quite an eventful day today. Quite eventful. That it has delayed a lot of activities I had for today. But don't worry, you are going to get everything you've asked for. Don't you don't you worry your head about that. Mm. There's always going to be huge impact and huge inclinations. Um, oh yeah. Well, things are about to go down. We're just getting situated here. A lot of people are saying hello to Sino, and we appreciate that. We got some very impactful things coming up on the Patreon. You already know that. If you've already seen one, oh, get get it ready. The part of the Patreon is gonna kick it and go to an all new height tonight. Y'all ready to hit the road? Let's hit the road. Now, you know it. Now, when people talk sensations, they talk inspirations, they talk movements. The Los Angeles Lakers are up against it because Austin Reeves' agents, both of them, had been feeling all of the media, pundits, everybody who's backing and pushing the narratives that LeBron James and his apologetic team incomplete misfits led by Rich Paul see, Rich Paul made plans to try to dirty the waters. Who did he dirty the waters for, and what was the purpose? He dirtied the waters so that nobody would want to go out and pursue Austin Reeves. He's trying to dirty these waters up and say Austin Reeves isn't worth the money that the Lakers are getting ready to offer him. Luka pretty much spoke up for Austin Reeves. The decision on LeBron James was made last year. The decision on Austin Reeves was made last year. They're signing him. It's not, they might as well just give it up. Now, the thing is, when you see scenarios that don't make sense, yeah, LeBron told them, the Lakers, it's either him or me. Are you serious, LeBron? You're 41 years old, going to be 42 in the next season. You are declining and have been declined for years. You can't keep up with these young kids. You're getting beat with guys who have lesser talent than you. You know why? Because they're just faster and younger. I got more basketball knowledge in my pinky than some of my nephews and cousins. But they'll beat me on the basketball court just off pure athleticism. And the fact that I can't keep up with it no more. At this point, I know everything to do. I mean, my knowledge keeps me in the game, but they really can do all the moves, cross, tap, 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 tap back. And they're having a fun with old Unc. Unc ain't finna do too many moves. Unc gonna stay in the box. But I have basketball knowledge, so it keeps me in the game. No, it's because and LeBron can? So you think the Lakers should pay a max contract, a 2-year max deal to LeBron James? That's what he wants. He wants to make $34 million or have a 2-year, $50-some million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. He wants to stay. And they're like, we're not doing that. Why are we going to pay you $50+ million and hold our breath that you don't hurt yourself? Why are we doing this? Mm. Now, others might say there's a major problem going on here. And I believe it. You know what this said problem is? Right, manufactured greatness. LeBron believes it because they kept carrying this guy. Because they don't want his image, they don't want his legacy to be ruined with the fact that he just don't have it no more. This was the first year they really snatched a lot of his privileges away. Because they got this new deal. And they're like, we can't afford to sit here and let this go this way. Yeah, I'm here to pay on the card.
Alright.
Okay. Let me find it. Ah,
Oh wait, you can insert that.
I can.
You're doing a payment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for guest service. Yeah, I'll be there. And then how much are you doing?
I'll put 140 on it.
No, it's for also this one. 140.
Okay, that should do it.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're all set.
All right. Now, people have their own, they got their own issues. Austin Reeves decided at the beginning of the year wow. You see that? Sabotage Sally. What was that, fellas? You see what they just did? Is it working now? Yeah, I guess it's working now. How dare them lock me out? It's a crazy world with crazy girls. No, I make deposits. I make deposits. That's what I do. Wi-Fi problem is a sabotage problem. Yeah, the screen didn't just jump. They came in with a sabotage because the video was getting too many views. Well, they already got cash. I'm putting money in to the bank. Sorry. I don't like to carry around a lot of cash. Yeah, after they knocked the video thing down, now everybody's come back. So what happened was this. Austin Reeves was putting up 30, right with Luka. Both of them putting up 30s, right? They were rolling. There was no problem with them doing their jobs. The Lakers told Austin Reeves, as I told you, I know his manager. This is the first European player he's ever had. I mean, his first NBA player he's ever had. The second player he got is Luke Larabia. That's the second player he actually had. Both of his players end up with the Lakers. Austin Reeves was going to be drafted. He was going to go to the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons was going to draft Austin Reeves. Then Austin Reeves let it be known that he wasn't going to play in the draft. This was whole draft sabotage that was done, by the way. I wasn't really going to go into this, but let's go into it. Austin Reeves' agent was not trusted to do anything other than prior. So what they did was play a game with the league because he did such a good job with his players and the talent he sent overseas. And he was managing those guys, right? Let me explain to y'all what happened after that. Once this great agent did all of these wonderful things and had made all this positive stuff happen, they went ahead and done something incredible. What's up, Brown? When she screw up, tell you to take you back and demanding what she gonna do deliberately when she do take you back. Yeah, I know, Brown, it's crazy. Now, here's the situation at hand, because I want people to understand it. The Pistons were about to draft Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves declared he wasn't going to show up for a workout. He wasn't going to do any of these things. Now, he's not coming from a big university, but teams have been scouting Austin Reeves and said, hey, this kid can play. The Pistons were set to take him in the draft. So he was going to go in the first round or second round to the Detroit Pistons. They were ready to take him. Now, this is how Austin Reeves go undrafted. Rob Pelinka makes a deal with Austin Reeves' agent and tell him that the Lakers are interested. They had workouts in New Hampshire, had them come up there to play those games up there and see those runs that Austin Reeves was in, had him in those runs. Austin Reeves was staying at the agent's house with his wife and everything, man. Austin would get up, get ready, go to the runs, put on a show, look good, defend. So the Lakers scouting people came out there, saw it, and they said, look, we're going to pick him up. Nobody else is really checking for this kid. Don't let him work out for nobody. That's going to make teams not draft him. They altered the draft. They altered the entire NBA draft. They let this guy come in undrafted. And that's like, man, no one saw this Austin Reeves kid. How did he go undrafted? Because they wanted him to go undrafted so that the Lakers could pick him up and have a chance to get him, because they had no chance to get him. But they wanted Austin Reeves on the Lakers. So all the other teams, they sabotaged this Austin Reeves guy. Oh, he wouldn't work out with him. It was all strategically set up, and it was a manipulation of the draft. So I'm telling you guys right now, I am not saying allegedly. You know why? Because this actually went down. Of course, a bunch of people got fired in the Lakers organization. You know why? Because they have a new owner. New owners don't buy teams to keep the same people there. There's a reason the team was sold. If they're going to run something, they're going to run it their way. They're not going to sit back and wait for people. What are they doing that for? I was going to do this at home, but I got to move around because I got to run all these errands. It's Monday. I got to do things that I was supposed to do this weekend. I got delayed in doing them. So y'all got another explosive video coming up on the Patreon today about the destruction of Rockefeller and why Rockefeller really went under and had to sell when they had all those successful records. And he's like, dude, they had so many records making all this money, and how in the world they end up having to sell and break the company up? So all that's coming up there is done. So y'all better get ready for that one. I could tell already she got this chick is crazy. So now the jokes change. All the jokes that everybody had in the industry started to change. Nah. So that's draft manipulation. So when you see some of these guys that go undrafted, there was a reason they went undrafted. Some, like Dennis Jenkins, they just weren't paying attention to, because they didn't know how to really go out and scout talent. It was all about relationships, who they knew, and things of that matter. So when the Pistons saw this kid coming up out of the G League, a place he wasn't even supposed to ever be, he was better than 90% of the players that's in the league today at his position. And he could defend. So when a guy like Dennis Jenkins, and don't forget, y'all, hit this like button and they'll say, do you want to hype the video? Definitely say yes and hype the video up, because then that way that would supposedly lessen all of the sabotage Sally that's been going on around here. It's so much corruption going on. That's why you got 30% of these people right now that's supposed to have your best intentions in the game. It's not their best intentions. They're not worried about you. They're worried about nobody. LeBron James is not driving the driver's seat anymore. The new owner of the Lakers is driving the driver's seat. And here's the main thing that you LeBron James fans just don't understand. LeBron is not packing them in no more. He's not packing them in no more. You ever have a roller coaster ride at a fair like Six Flags or Disney World, and when it first come out, that's the roller coaster where the line is going around the corner? Then what happened over the years? They get new attractions. Each year there's a new attraction. So they go, whoa, it's a new attraction. What is this? So you get on the new attraction, and what happens? You forget about the old ride that you used to get on. You used to love that ride. Did the ride change? Did the ride get boring? Did it get old? It got old. You grew out of it. People don't care about the LeBron narrative anymore. They just don't. It don't even hit the same. People be like, yeah, LeBron's dominating tonight. Yeah, whatever. They don't even care. It's about Luka. That's why Luka's there. If LeBron was still that guy, they wouldn't have had to go get Luka. Stole him. A theft in the night. Because the league was so desperate, they had to get somebody over there because Anthony Davis was broken up and they were going back into obscurity. They should have blew it up after that season and just got Luka Doncic in free agency. Instead of making a mockery of the entire league. Because that's all they did. All they did was make a mockery of the entire league. So if you know that, what else you know? You know they're going to do any and every single thing they can to try to rechange and reshape the whole picture and the scope of it. They're going to go, oh, well, we really meant this. Oh, you did? Well, what do you mean now? Oh, no, I need this. I got to pick up some filters here in Home Depot. Yeah. So LeBron knows his time is up. They told him last year. He pouted. I'm going to sit out the first 14 games then. He chose to sit out those 14 games. There was nothing wrong with his spasms and none of that. It's a total lie. LeBron sat out pouting because he wanted the team to fail, starting the season out. Once that didn't happen and they found success and they was rolling, then he's trying to come back quick. Filters for refrigerators. Replacement filters.
Oh, like water filters for
Yeah.
it? Try 38 there for you.
38, okay, gotcha. So, I'm sitting there like, okay. We're sitting there like, LeBron, are you really finna try to play this narrative? Because it makes no sense for you to play this ridiculous narrative. It's only gonna make you look bad. Not anybody else, but you. You might say, well, what you mean? How does this make him look bad? It makes him look bad because he does not, it's the wrong guy. He does not see, oh no, I gotta get up out of here. I do not want to hear this song. But he sat up there and told the same lie over and over again. He tried to make people believe as if he really was supporting Austin Reeves. Everybody and his mama know that was a lie. His whole thing was, we got to do this for Austin. I'm with Austin. He's my teammate. He's my guy. No, he ain't. No, he not. So that didn't happen. Then what was the next change? They said, well, we need to go ahead and water filters. Okay, it says water filters. Okay, what kind of water filters they're thinking about? This is definitely not the water filters. Ow. Where is the water filter, man? I need that water filter, man. No, because those situations changed because LeBron changed. He had a meeting with them at the beginning of this season. And LeBron was, he's going to nurse his injury. This was his last year. He wanted to renegotiate and get a 2-year deal after this season. And they said, no, we just going to pay you out. You're going to play this last season and play it out. We're not redoing it because of the new ownership. Yeah, I didn't see the filter. There was, nah. So they told him at the beginning of last year, like, nope, no extension. You're going to have to play the contract out. And that's just it. So he pouted like a kid, 41-year-old baby, pouting, because that's what he does. He cared nothing about Austin Reeves. He cared nothing about the team. Sabotage is all.
Yeah.
Okay. Sabotage is all he was about. He wanted them to be unsuccessful without him. To try to show, like, look at me. This is what I'm worth. That's where, there they are. They're all up top. I see them, but they're up there. It makes no sense. I can see the one I need up there. Do they have a place down there? 'Cause I see it right there. Yep. And that looked like the 2-pack I need, too.
36, 14.
Okay, they got some on the floor.
There should be.
Yeah, they normally used to be. So,
36.
yeah, so he had no clue when it came to it. Totally destroyed the team. Now, what they should do is do a sign and trade. Okay.
There for you.
All right. Yeah, the one I needed. Okay, there it is.
Got it?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, for the refrigerator, man, you got to drink fresh water, man. I've seen it coming a mile away. You know, when you have differences of opinions coming into play, what you start to see is a lot of people have a lot of disdain for you. They don't want you to be successful. They want you to lose out. I'd be like, forget that, homie. We gotta win. Now I gotta grab some replacement bulbs. Man, I'm up out of here. See, everybody like the house part. They don't like to do the dirty work. You know it. Now, grab this 6-pack of Febreze. I like to Febreze my way through things. But LeBron James has become an embarrassment to the Los Angeles Lakers. They want to get away from it. This man has gave away all your draft capital for older players. Y'all went to one of the oldest teams in the league because he didn't want to play with young guys, because he didn't know how to. So he destroyed the fabric of what the team was about. Okay. Now they deciding to mess with me. I hate when I go to one store and I turn into another store. Now I can't find what I need.
I literally do. I know you do the work. That's why you work.
Now, no, if LeBron James was serious, LeBron James, and don't forget, y'all, hit the like button up. It's important. Hit the like button up. And they say hype the video. Definitely hype the video. Yep. Cash App is Carcino. Karceno. Now, these people are very much in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do so much crazy and goofiness to the point where it don't make sense. All right. They've made some changes in here. I thought the light bulbs used to be over here.
No.
The replacement
all the
bulb.
stuff is moved.
Oh, it's moved over down there to make me take more steps. Light bulbs. Okay, here we go. They made me walk to the back of the store now. I used to walk right in, get what I want, and go right back out. All right, here we go. Replacement bulbs. Here they are. 100 watts. That's way too much. But since they going out, let me try the hundreds. Because these things are going out too much for me to be sitting over here buying more of them. So let me buy these, and then we good. Any other bulb I can get later. But these. Oh, wait, this might not be the right size. Yeah, this look way too small. I'll be right back in here. I should have just taken the other one down and then came in here and got it. But this looks too small. Yeah, this is too small. So these coming at $150, these long ones. And it's cheaper. So the longer ones is actually $1 cheaper. So I guess it is what it is. All right. Now, buy LeBron. That's what they should be saying. Because he's gone. Talking about some, they gotta explain to him. If he don't get a max contact, they gotta explain to LeBron. They ain't gotta explain nothing to you. You've been paid for this season. You're no longer a Los Angeles Laker. You are a free agent, buddy. You are not a Laker. So till you giving demands to the Lakers, it's like, really? Okay. What else you want? What else would you like, sir? Bronny James? Yeah, I want Bronny too. What about him? Yeah, Papa. Am I gonna be able to have my locker again? Do I gotta pack everything up? Don't worry, Bronny. I'm gonna get you a locker. You're gonna have a way bigger locker. We don't need them. We're gonna have our own team, Bronny. Just wait. Me, you, and Bryce. Yup. You're gonna be the star of the team. And we're gonna show them. Yup. That's what we're gonna do. Nobody wanna be a Laker nowhere. One for me. I brought the Lakers legacy alive. He gonna take every ounce of things. You gonna tell a team that got like 14, 15 championships, you made them. Can you see if Drake may win a championship with the Patriots? And he said, look, y'all should pay me because y'all were done before I got here. Y'all didn't win because of me. Y'all won because of me. They're gonna be like, oh really? Our legacy is because of you, Drake May. Where would we be without Drake May?
Choose your payment type.
Hey, I'm all right.
Would you like an e-receipt?
No.
I get charged all the time.
Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
All right. Thank you. I don't need a bag.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know they were on separate cards.
No.
Now. I wish I did have a coupon. I damn sure would use it. See, shopping with coupons. I'd be how much off this? How much off that? Why is it cool to pay more money? I don't understand that. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We the only people that do that stuff too. Yep. So he bought that. That only cost $30. I spent $600 on these. I'd be like, you got. You got, homie. Like me, I know how to shop. You think I can't buy the most luxurious everything? I can. But who am I dressing to impress? In the ball game I'm in, I'm not trying to impress Joe Blow. I'm sitting at the Fortune 5, sitting with the top wealthiest 100. I'm trying to learn business trades and secrets that they don't teach the everyday average person. That's what I'm about. Yeah, check my Patreon out. You already know. I've been in those meetings. People love to talk about what they initiate, but they never get to the bottom of it. LeBron James, all LeBron James has done is make a mockery of himself. That's it. He's made a fool of himself. No, I think they should. It's Luka's decision. Luka feels comfortable with Austin Reeves. LeBron thinking, I'll play for the minimum if we go spend the money to go get Giannis and get Austin Reeves off the team. LeBron thinking, why are we going to pay him? We could pay Giannis. We will have Giannis. Austin Reeves or Giannis. Which one would you want? This is dumb. That's what LeBron like, look, I would take less money if we're going to have Giannis. LeBron, Giannis, Luka, we can't lose. Yeah, you can. It'd be because of you. You're 41, dog. You gotta get DMX on them. Hey, yo, yeah, you old man. Hey, look, your time is up, old man. You the past, bro. You know what I'm saying? You had your time and you did it. Now it's time to move on. Hate these old niggas. Stop being greedy. Give to the needy. You already took everything, homie. Myles Garrett going to the Rams. Another corruption move. Right? Trade him to the Rams. You sign him to all this money so you could trade him to the Rams to get nothing for him. And then once you do that, why? Because this Olympics is coming. We got to have a superstar. We got to get the Rams back popping. They already gave them a Super Bowl. It's like, NFL, don't go down this road. Learn from the NBA. Stop screwing up. That would be a good addition if they picked up Max Crosby. Well, A.J. Brown's a problem. That's why. What team will LeBron go to? Well, he could fit into Golden State if he's willing to play for less money. If not, then the Clippers will probably take him. But I don't think anybody should take him. They should be a united front saying, look, go play golf with Bronny. And take Bronny with you should be the headline. The Lakers never wanted Bronny. They did that for LeBron, and he was unappreciative of that. They don't want you. They don't need you. Luka does not want to play with Giannis. That's the problem with that situation. Luka Doncic don't want to play with Giannis. Absolutely is against it. So doing a sign and trade for Giannis to play with Luka, Luka's like, I really don't want to play with Giannis. I don't see that working, and I don't see it working either. Giannis is a A1 superstar who likes the ball at the top of the key. That's where he operates. Luka drives, he can't kick it to Giannis. Giannis is only good if he's getting the ball and he can stretch out. You double Luka and you kick it out to Giannis, he ain't finna pull up for no jump shot. Luka's like, that's not gonna work with me. The way I play the game and the style we're playing, that's not gonna work. Giannis, no. Austin Reeves, I could trust if I'm driving and I'm kicking to Austin. I know how to get the ball to Austin Reeves in his shot pocket. So this is not gonna work. Yes, Luka is slow dribbling. You know why? Because he's letting things develop, because he's setting things up. If somebody's just slow dribbling because they slow, then yeah, by all means. Because if they're going to run an offense, right, and you're going to run around some of the most powerful people in the world, this is what it needs to look like. What you can't afford to happen or have happen is these scenarios where it's like all these ungenuine moments are being on display. And for what reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing it for? We're bringing all of this around one big circle in a loop. And it's like, okay, here we go again. Oh yeah, I'm around the super rich. This is where all the players live and coaches. The Chicago Bulls coach and the Blackhawk coach, they live like right by each other. Yeah, in these mansions, buddy. Yep, these are the super. I'll take you on a trip if you want to look at the NBA players' mansions. They're still building these houses. This estate just got built. This is all brand new stuff. So we were having a ball. Brand new estates, buddy. Multi-million-dollar homes. Oh, they finally finished the house. Okay, because this wasn't built last time. Now it's built. It's finished. Oh man, that's somebody else's house. I forgot who that guy is, but he's on the Bulls. Yeah, and here's the other mansion they building this one. That's the one right there they building. They got a lot more to go. That's gonna be beautiful. They still working on these. That one needs to be finished. They still got the stuff out there. So all of this is new land, new property, new homes. People moved in right away because they needed them to. This is lot 58. This is where the new home site is for the new building they finna build right here. And then this is a new house. I don't think they moved in yet. That's finished, but nobody's moved in. So if I need to, I got me a whole mansion I can come live in. Till the owners come in like, who the hell are you? So that's because you're only looking at the front, buddy. If I showed you the back, you go, oh my God. Oh no, these are just some starter homes. It's like a few million. Like if you on the bench for Bulls or you got a 2-3 year deal or something, you live out here. But they backyards is crazy. Bears players, they live up there in the Lake Charles area. You know, this is typical. Most of their kids go to like Indiana University. They go to Notre Dame or Northwestern. Then they got like Peach Street. Like over here, it's like Peach Street is everything. All the houses have to be peach. I think I just passed Peach Street. Like everything over there is peach. I could never live over there. I'd be like, why am I in a peach house and it's freezing? I need to be somewhere in Florida, not here. What's LeBron's odds of him going where? The odds of LeBron going where? Where you mean? Like, he's going to, okay, that's Peach Street. Yep. Peach Street is called Pebble Beach. I can show it to you a little bit. Oh God, there they are. See, all these houses have to be the same color, peach. Call it Peach Street, baby. He's like, that's just a regular house in Texas. I don't think so, dog. These are mansions. Bro, mansions. Like, they ain't like Castlevania. Like, this is about 10 bedrooms, 7 baths. Okay, there we go. Take North Burlington out of here. The Heat and Blazers, he don't fit on the Blazers. The Blazers do not need Giannis. That is not their problem. That adds to the confusion. You don't need Giannis. That's what destroyed these teams. They start making accusations, I mean, not accusations, but acquisitions that don't fit the team. Giannis does not need to be on. No, that's like ridiculous. You don't need Giannis on the team. And for what? What is he going to add to the team? To the Blazers? Danny Avdia, his whole game is destroyed now. Because you just brought Giannis in. Giannis needs a wing that could pull up and hit jump shots. From the game he played, he needs a big wing Guys off the dribble, he can pull up and shoot. He needs a point guard who's a shooter with defense and can facilitate. He don't need a 30-point scoring point guard. He needs a point guard that's going to basically play defense and can defend. And they can facilitate the ball. He don't need the point guard trying to get 35. They got 13, 15 points a night. That's great. That's going to help Giannis. And he got a wing. That's a guy that can take you off the dribble and pull up and get his own shot from the wing. That's what he needs. And if Milwaukee would have went and got him that, they would have been successful. No, every team don't need that. When you have a player that's like Giannis, that is what complements him and his game. So that's what you need when you have Giannis. That's what Giannis likes to play with. Not everybody needs that. Some people need their point guard to score 30 a night. The Bucks don't rely on a two-guard system, which means that when Giannis plays with Dame Lillard, Giannis has got 30. You don't need Dame Lillard having 35, 40. That's not going to help the team out. It's a lot of pressure because they're on ball guys. They're in each other's way. And you play you go, I go basketball. Everybody else is standing around getting cold. There's no movement of the ball. Everything remains stagnant. Hence why most teams don't play that way. If that makes a lot of sense. To have a championship team and mess it up, that's clear. Just ask the Bulls. The Bulls they never lost. They won 6 championships, and the owner said that's enough. They went from NBA champions to the worst team in basketball in one season. The owners was not paying all this money for championships. They could care less about winning championships. They was like, we won enough. They don't even care about winning now. Reinsdorf does not care about winning championships. I told you that. I've never seen an owner make an interview saying that, well, we won enough. We got 6. As long as we go to the playoffs and we're competitive, that's more profitable to me than, because these guys win championships, now they're going to want big money. I'm like, yeah, but you're winning a championship. What you playing for, Chief? He's just like, we just need to be competitive. So the Bulls' job should be a no-brainer. But here's the thing. He's going to get you mediocre talent. And if he have a good player, you're going to waste his years away with the Bulls. You'll have a long 6-7 year career with the Bulls. Not going to go anywhere. But you're going to have 6 to 7 good years. Oh, Chet Holmgren should be gone immediately. Chet Holmgren shouldn't be nowhere near a basketball. Him and Evan Mobley has shown me exactly what's wrong with today's game. They're the prime examples of what's wrong with the game. Eating table food too fast. You're not supposed to be eating table food right now. You lucky to even be in the game. Now here you are doing this. Makes no sense. That's because they don't know any better. That's why. If Jaylen Brown if Jaylen Brown says he wants to go and join that team, why would that be okay with people? I would not be okay with that one iota. It's like, well, Jaylen Brown said it. I don't care what Jaylen Brown said. That ain't okay by me. Who you gonna trade him for? Kevin Durant? Oh, don't tell me they gonna get rid of the lanky dude. That's a bad mix, bro. Okay, you trade Jaylen Brown, right? Then you come with... Okay, you trade Jaylen Brown. All right, let's say you trade him. You got Kevin Durant and Jaylen Brown. All right? Two guys that's on the ball. Is that better or worse for your team? Now you got a bigger issue. Fake Drake is coming back. So now you got fake Drake coming back to the team. Van whatever. Van Fleet. Bring him back to the team. To keep everybody else still looking stupid. So you got Van Fleet on the team. Now everybody's still stuck on stupid, right? Because you didn't put him back on the team. Nobody really cares. Now he's supposed to be the point guard they all needed, when he's really a two guard. But this would alleviate a lot of pressure off of Kevin Durant. But you just signed him to this big deal. Now, what's he gonna be like when you get him back? That's the real question. What is this person going to be like when you get him back? Everybody's gonna sit around and go, Lord, Lord, Lord. What are we really gonna do? They need to fix this entrance. That's why I don't come this way. That's a stark reminder. I walk this way, but I don't never come this way. And this is why. Because they don't understand it. If they understood what they were doing, that they working against themselves, they wouldn't even go through this route that they take. The people in the game right now are just crazy. You would pay LeBron James to come back on your team? Let him go to Cleveland or New York. Cleveland can deal with that. They've had bad publicity forever. Like, it was the worst kept secret in sports that Odell Beckham Jr. was coming back to join the Giants. And when all this controversy came through, they signed Odell Beckham to bring him back to the Giants to try to change the narrative. Everybody knew he was coming back and they were signing the deal. They wanted to get the press release out rolling early. They were like snapping their fingers. Get that press release out now. Turn those machines back on. Well, a lot of people don't care. That's the thing. They don't really care. If it doesn't affect them personally, they are not going to care about it. See, LeBron James has been eating very good for a long period of time. And as long as he keeps doing that, he's on the right path. What is LeBron going to bring to your team but doom and chaos? Name a LeBron season that went down that didn't have any chaos. Every year he's been in the NBA, there's been some type of chaos surrounding LeBron. And then the players talk. They don't want any parts of it. They say to themselves, my bad. They say to themselves, we don't want nothing to do with LeBron. And then you would ask yourself, like, well, why? Why wouldn't you want anything to do with him? And they go, look at him. Does that seem like the guy you want to have something to do with? I didn't think so. Now, the whole world have all these innuendos about LeBron and where he should land. Because you know Bronny's going wherever he goes. Why would he have to be there? Feel me? What is the needful thing for LeBron James to be in that environment? What is the big major ooh and ah for LeBron to be in Cleveland? You're going to be knee-high in snow during the winter season playing in Cleveland. Why would you want to go through that? What guarantee you're going to come out of the East in Cleveland? And let's say you do come out the East. Let's say LeBron James makes it to the NBA Finals. What is that going to do? What is that going to prove to anyone? What's that going to prove for you, big dog? You know what's going to happen? You want me to tell you? Mm-hmm. Learn about it. LeBron never wanted Austin Reeves. He always played like he your best friend. And then behind your back, he's trying to trade you. He did that to Kyrie Irving. He did it to Lonzo Ball. He did it to Brandon Ingram. He did it. The whole team sat down on one side of the end of the bench to stay away from LeBron. That's never happened in basketball history, to send a message. He did it to Russell Westbrook. How people gonna forget that? Lakers whole team sit away from LeBron James. Yeah.
In his third year in a Duke. He averaged 16 points last year in year two. He's at 17.2. And his last five, he's averaging 23 points.
LeBron's gonna trade you.
Brandon Ingram in his third year in a Duke. He averaged 16 points last year in year two. He's at
LeBron's gonna trade you. LeBron's gonna trade you. Like, look, they knew. Everybody knew. It was all over the internet, everything else, man. He going to the line, still on the Lakers, and got to play out the whole rest of the season because the deal didn't go through. Why they keep saying that? I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that, dog. I'm so serious. I hate when they say that. Mm-hmm. Well, when you start seeing things outside of the blueprint or the structure of the game, LeBron and Austin Reeves, LeBron pretending to get close. Austin was showing him, things because he was out there golfing. Austin played golf. So, he went out there one time with LeBron, and then they tried to get him caught up in a whole cheating scandal with his wife, with Bronny James. We'd already covered that. You hear anybody in the NBA cover that? They know it. Dog, if I know it, they know it. Dude, one of those famous IG, Instagram people and YouTuber, white guy, they was up there at the game. And Austin Reeves is a guy he followed, and he was like, Austin DM my girl, and trying to cause, friction with him and his wife. And Bronny James and LeBron was a part of all that. So she tried to holler at Bronny. Bronny was like, then LeBron comes over. Hey, I'm gonna help you play golf, and I'm gonna give you some golf lessons. I can give you some basketball lessons. So they start running the narratives. Yeah. So for him, it's either gonna be LeBron or Austin Reeves. That's how he's gonna play it. They've made it a problem for anybody else to come along and try to do the things that they want to do. Rob Pelinka and Jenny Buss will probably be around until things start to go sour or left. But if Luka's comfortable with Rob Pelinka and everybody else, they're not going to keep shaking up the boat on Luka and giving new GMs and new situations. Mm-hmm. Well, no. Well, Larry Bird had a rule when he was running the team in Indiana. He said he would never sign any teammates linked to LeBron James because he believed that LeBron played with mediocre talent and made them look better. And the thing is, Larry was right, but it wasn't that LeBron made them look better. It's just that they had the mystique of being playing with the face of the league. So the league wasn't going to make them look like they were great. All of a sudden, they're getting all-time, all-star NBA calls, to role players, so that when you're playing with the face of the league, you get the benefit of that. Then when, they're not around and you're still in the league, you're looking like garbage. Yeah, well, he says Austin Reeves doesn't play like a white boy, and he doesn't think that's racist, LeBron James. Then what is a white boy supposed to play like? He doesn't play like a white boy. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Why was LeBron the face of the league? Because he could jump out of the gym. LeBron could jump out of the gym. He could do all kind of crazy stuff, man. They love that type of stuff. He's highlight rim. That's why they took everybody out the paint. So this is what I'm trying to tell people. Y'all don't understand the game enough to really have that type of conversation, especially with me. But I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Don't forget to go to the Patreon tonight. If you VIP Patreon, you're going to enjoy it. The Rockefeller video you're going to love. We finna get that up now. Aretha Franklin kicking some ass. That's already out. These are stories y'all don't know. So, once again, oh yeah, y'all will love it. But anyway, I'm out. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for hitting the like button on the video and hyping the video up. We appreciate that. And we out.